Have you ever left a conversation feeling completely unsure about what was really said, or perhaps accidentally sent a message that was totally misunderstood? Ambiguous communication messages are primarily caused by a lack of clarity, precision, and sufficient context in how we express ourselves, leading to multiple possible interpretations by the listener. The core reason for this confusion often lies in several interconnected factors. First, vague or overly general language can leave too much open to interpretation. Think about using words like soon or later without a specific time frame. Second, a common culprit is missing context, where the speaker assumes the listener has background information that they actually do not possess. This often happens when we forget to explain the why behind a request or statement. Additionally, unstated assumptions about shared knowledge or intentions can lead to significant misunderstandings, as each person fills in the blanks differently. Factors like a mismatch between verbal messages and nonverbal cues, or even the emotional state of either the speaker or listener, can also heavily influence how a message is received and whether it is perceived as clear. To counter this, a great approach is to actively seek clarity and provide it in your own messages. Start by being as specific as possible with your words and phrases, avoiding generalizations. Provide essential background information upfront so your listener can easily follow along with your train of thought. If you are the listener, do not hesitate to ask open-ended clarifying questions like, "Could you elaborate on that?" Or, "What exactly do you mean by that term?" And always take a moment to confirm understanding by rephrasing what you heard to ensure alignment. It is fascinating to note that linguists often categorize ambiguity into types like semantic ambiguity, which occurs when a single word or phrase has multiple meanings, and syntactic ambiguity, where the sentence structure itself allows for different interpretations. For instance, the phrase "visiting relatives can be tiring" could mean that the act of visiting them is tiring, or that the relatives themselves are tiring to visit. Understanding these nuances helps us recognize just how easily unintended meanings can arise. Ultimately, recognizing these causes and proactively working towards greater precision and context in your communication will dramatically reduce misunderstandings. This leads to clearer expectations, stronger relationships, and a much more efficient exchange of information in all aspects of your life.